We all come from different places, different paths, different spaces, bringing so many questions, bringing our pain. We come from different families. Each of us has a story. Stumbling into the light, I see people like you and me. In this room, we listen to the truth that sets us free. In this room, we open our hearts and we can clearly see how the path has brought us all right here. We're safe, we're strong, our friends are near. And there is nothing left to fear, 'cause we're home in this room. In this room, we value complete acceptance of who we are. In this room, we walk towards complete forgiveness. In this room, we learn. The learning never ends. And we can choose anytime we want to begin again. In this room, we listen to the truth that sets us free. In this room, we open our hearts and we can clearly see how the path has brought us all right here. We're safe, we're strong, our friends are near. And there is nothing left to fear, 'cause we're home in this room. In this room, there's gold dust in the air. In this room, possibilities everywhere. In this room, we stand when our hearts are torn. In this room, a new way of being together is being born. In this room, we listen to the truth that sets us free. In this room, we open our hearts and we can clearly see how the path has brought us all right here. We're safe, we're strong, our friends are near. And there is nothing left to fear, 'cause we're home in this room. In this room, we open our hearts. In this room, we grow together. In this room, we accept one another. In this room, We all come from different places, different paths, different spaces, bringing so many questions, bringing our pain. We come from different families. Each of us has a story. Stumbling into the light, I see people like you and me. In this room, we listen to the truth that sets us free. In this room, we open our hearts and we can clearly see how the path has brought us all right here. We're safe, we're strong, our friends are near. And there is nothing left to fear, 'cause we're home in this room. In this room, we value complete acceptance of who we are. In this room, we walk towards complete forgiveness. In this room, we learn. The learning never ends. And we can choose anytime we want to begin again. In this room, we listen to the truth that sets us free. In this room, we open our hearts and we can clearly see how the path has brought us all right here. We're safe, we're strong, our friends are near. And there is nothing left to fear, 'cause we're home in this room. In this room, there's gold dust in the air. In this room, possibilities everywhere. In this room, we stand when our hearts are torn. In this room, a new way of being together is being born. In this room, we listen to the truth that sets us free. In this room, we open our hearts and we can clearly see how the path has brought us all right here. We're safe, we're strong, our friends are near. And there is nothing left to fear, 'cause we're home in this room. In this room, we open our hearts. In this room, we grow together. In this room,
Good morning, good morning, good morning. I trust that most of us are warm and cozy in our homes with snow outside. I'm Reverend Rafe Ellis. Welcome to our Sunday only live stream honoring consciousness as weather, doing what weather do. Before we get started, I want to again recognize everyone that has a birthday in January. Happy birthday! And one last shout out to our member of the month, Laura Service. Thank you for everything you are and everything you do. So, the last time we shifted to live stream only because of weather, several folks emailed me asking if we could still continue to do the community songs so that wherever we are, we can sing. And so, yes, we can. And so, we are going to do that right now. We're going to start with our first community song, We Come Together, and it'll be the same lyrics that you normally see on Sunday. And then our host this morning, Mindy Derrick, will join us and we will move on with our service. Here we go.
Good morning. Welcome to our Sunday celebration. My name is Mindy Derrick. I am a host this morning and just a grateful member of this beautiful community. Whether you're here in person, well, you're not here in person, so everyone's joining us live through this virtual means. Thank you for bringing more of us together by sharing this, if you prefer, on one of your social media platforms, whatever it is, and if it's convenient. So thank you. And if this is your first time joining us at the Center for Spiritual Living Common Ground, welcome. We want you to know that whoever you are, whatever your spiritual path you're on, or where you are on that spiritual path, you're welcome and celebrated here. So now let's affirm what we're about. Our vision is contributing to a world that works for everyone. Our mission: we are a diverse community of belonging and growth, sharing the light and joy within ourselves while learning to see it in others. Our identity: we are a welcoming and inclusive spiritual community where everyone can be seen and heard. We lovingly practice the principles of science of mind in the world. So we have some announcements. We just like you to know that we do have a wonderful website where you can access all sorts of things, events. Our website is columbiacsl.com, and if you're looking for events, you have to add a backslash in the word events. columbiacsl.com/events. If you need additional information, please email your questions to info@columbiacsl.com. And you can text or call our office cell phone, 410-750-8559. So here are some highlights. We have daily live stream offerings, a reading of the Science of Mind textbook in 1 year. It's daily at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We have sleepy time meditation nightly at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then we also have on there things you can choose to see as the days progress throughout the year. 365 days of richer living and just for today. And these are playlists that you can access. And this is all available on our YouTube channel also. It's CSL Common Ground at CSL Common Ground 8559. So this month, upcoming events, we also in person will have a town hall meeting on Wednesday. This is on Zoom. And this is January 28th at 7 p.m. on Zoom. And then that's this Wednesday. And then our annual meeting is in person or Zoom. And that is on February 1st at 11:30 to 1:45. And it says bring your own lunch or snacks if you need. That'll be following our service, I'm imagining. Okay, and then our Board of Trustees candidates are Zeta Johnson Betts and Gary Hardnett. And there are a lot of different ways to get involved and more coming up this year. And right now, let's engage in singing in our next community song with Holy, Holy Way.
Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way. Let me love in a holy, holy way. Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way. Let me love in a holy, holy way. Oh,
Good morning again. So, this is our time where we share about one of our community values. And I put a note in the chat inviting everyone to share their gratitude in whatever chat function you have in front of you. I am blessed. I'm grateful for the technology of StreamYard that actually lets me see all three platforms at the same time. And so if you have some gratitude you want to share this morning, put it in the chat real quickly and I will speak it into our shared online space. I personally want to just speak a word of gratitude for the flexibility of each of you, for the technology that we're using that allows us to make the shifts. I am grateful for medical technology and for Holy Cross Hospital and the staff that cared so well for Deborah and for myself, for infinite intelligence as her surgeon, as her medical team, as the medical equipment and technology. There's just so much to be grateful for. So much. And so I see Gail shared, I am so very grateful to have this service here this morning. Yes, I share that. Yvonne, I am so grateful for my cozy house. Amen to that. Amen to that. I'm grateful for snow shovels and de-icer. All right. So I'll pause here for just a minute and let you know what's coming, because the order service is slightly different this morning. So after we complete with our gratitudes, I'm going to turn it over to Harry, who's going to do our sacred reading this morning, and then we will do our regular meditation practice. And our practitioner this morning, Marianne Marsalek, will center us in prayer. And then we will go right into the pre-talk song. And then we're going to explore infinite possibilities and sacred kinship. And so let's see. Dana, I'm grateful for my prayer partner, Michael Burgess. Every week we reset our compass to the truth. I'm grateful for my work, giving change makers a platform for transformation. And Chris in Santa Rosa, good morning, love, says, so grateful for all the answers and teams of doctors helping me with my health issues and surgery needed for healing. Amen. I am knowing your wholeness even as we speak. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, beloveds, I am going to kick this over to Harry for our sacred reading.
Good morning. I'm not sure if I'm on or not because, oh no, I'm on. Okay. Was worried about my microphone for a minute there. Our sacred reading this morning is an excerpt from See, Hear, and Touch, Communing with Nature by Jeff Hoagland. Sitting next to quivering cattails at the edge of the marsh at the Watershed Reserve, I listened to a shifting symphony. An occasional green frog offered an advertising call. A hard swallow, a loud gulp, aimed at enticing a female. Behind me, from beneath a split log, a field cricket has the same intent, chirping cheerfully and musically. The main performers in this movement, however, are the boisterous red-winged blackbirds. The blackbirds are busy making use of the last light of the day. Their musical conversations fill the air as they assert territorial boundaries, strengthen pair bonds, and grab a last meal for the day. The handsome males are coal black with scarlet red epaulets, shoulder patches on their wings. They make a variety of sound, but most notably, their iconic song of the marsh, Conqueree, Conqueree, with an upward inflection. Conqueree? The camouflaged female with streaks of brown like dead grass adds her insistent multisyllabic screeching. I enjoy the outdoor performance this night, a marsh symphony. I've always had an insatiable appetite for the wild, for nature. I grew up amidst fallow farm fields in rural Hopewell Township with an endless expanse of state park in my backyard. Like other children around me, we relished our time in the wild. Clearly, some evolutionary memory must draw us to nature, where for most of our journey as a species, we made a home, found food, and all the other resources necessary for survival. So I have been guilty of countless episodes of focused, almost tactical nature exploration. My preferred way to enter the wild is without agenda and with complete reverence. I call it communing. To commune with nature is to experience a strong emotional upwelling, a fullness of the heart, a spiritual surge. Naturalist and conversational conservationist, John Muir said, we ought to saunter through the mountains reverently, not hike through them. This sense of reverence is at the center of communing. Spend time with the plants, animals, and others in the world of nature around us. Revere their beauty, mystery, and especially their story. Start by surrendering your agenda to just be in the outdoors. Slow down and embrace the sensory inputs that your body provides. Start by looking, really seeing what is around you. Smell the citrusy spice bush. Listen to the fluting wood thrush. Feel the soft, succulent leaves of jewelweed. Discover the many plants that sustained us many generations ago in the wild. Engage your senses. Broaden your perspective. Step outside with intent. Meet the residents in your backyard, in your neighborhood, in your community park. Watch for family life right before you. The hungry robin fledglings, the hidden nest of huddled rabbits. With a sense of wonder, meet the gray tree frog camouflaged on the bark of a tree. Keep that sense of wonder when you spy the garter snake slithering into the shadows from the sunny trailside, or hear the howling and yipping of the coyote party at the edge of town. Isn't it time to appreciate our neighbors?
In the silence there is peace. In the silence there is unspoken joy. In the silence there's release from a world full of chaos and noise. So I wait for these precious moments when I hear all that could never be said, and right here in this holy silence these precious moments when I hear all that could never be said, and right here in this holy silence, I find God. I find God. I find myself.
In the silence, I know and I feel God. I feel the presence of God within me and all around me, just the way the snow is all around my home in this part of the world. I know that God's love blankets me with love, with joy, with peace. I feel a connection with those in this service that are hearing my words now or whenever, that we are all joined. Our hearts, our minds are joined with great love and compassion. It's like Indra's net. We are all jewels upon this network of the divine. We are all interconnected, all interdependent. And as one feels, loves, and knows the truth, we affect everyone on the net. We are around this special campfire of love in this whole connection through this online presence, that we are joined with heart and mind and truth and love and wisdom. And we are here on purpose to love, to be the light that shines into the world, knowing truth and that there is peace among the chaos, that peace starts with us, love starts with us, that joy. And as we are around this campfire of love and joining of minds and hearts and beingness, every crackle in our hearts and the campfire of love is sparks of joy that just goes from one person to the next. We are the jewels on the Indra's net, that we sparkle. And every time we sparkle and show our love and our gratitude, that we are affecting this net of love and oneness. So I know oneness. I know peace. I stand for peace. I stand for oneness and compassion and joy. And let it pervade me, and know that we as a community, wherever and whenever we are hearing this, that we are co-joined together. We are in the presence of God. And I feel great gratitude knowing that we have the capacity to love and grow in this and in consciousness, a consciousness of joy and peace, love, compassion, kindness, knowing that within us is an inner wisdom and clarity, that we are here on purpose to live it out, that we affect people each and every day through our thoughts, through our actions, through who and what we are. We are magnificent spiritual beings having a human experience. So together, co-joined, ready to listen to Rev Rafe's talk, to open our minds and heart to one another. Know that our hearts are co-joined together right here and now, that we love, we are affecting, we are enjoying this life, no matter who, what we are, where we are, that we are being called to know the truth. So with great gratitude, I release this prayer, knowing it is so done, that we are where we are supposed to be on this perfect interest net of oneness. So I release this prayer knowing it is done. Amen, Ashe, and so it is.
God grant me the serenity to accept things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I carry, and the wisdom, oh, the wisdom to know the difference. God grant me the serenity to accept the one I cannot change, the courage to change the one I carry, and the wisdom, oh, the wisdom to know that one is me. God grant me the serenity to accept, sing along if you want, the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom, oh, the wisdom to know the difference. Let's do it one more time. God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom, oh, the wisdom to know the difference. Thank you. Bless you.
Oh my goodness. Good morning again. Before I get started on anything, I want to add Eamon's voice into the room. I am grateful to have neighbors that will work together to clear the snow and ice. And thank you, Chris and Nancy, for your gratitudes about Deborah's restoration and my caring for us. It's a privilege to be able to care for one another. Yeah. So let's take a breath together. I want to remind us of our annual theme open at the top. We're wrapping up with our monthly theme, Ancestral Wisdom, New Thought. We've looked at Divine Mind and Maple Sugar, where we looked at how nature teaches us things. We've looked at the circulation and the plentifulness of abundance everywhere. Last week, Reverend Frank took us on a journey of cause and effect in everything. And this morning, we are going to explore infinite possibilities and sacred kinship. And thank you to the band for having recordings so that you could be with us today as well. So what are we talking about with all of this infinite possibility and sacred kinship? In the annual theme, this is the week where we look at the collective outer perspective or collective outer dimension. And so I want to start by asking us a question to consider as we go through this. What might we create together with the infinite power that is the substance of our being, that is our birthright? And I'm going to ask you to imagine a more expansive experience of living as infinite possibility in sacred kinship with all, beyond people, all, things, places, even the unseen, every single expression of consciousness. I'm going to invite you to imagine a more expansive experience of living oneness. Not living in oneness, not talking about oneness, not understanding oneness, but living oneness. To living from allegiance, a conscious, intentional commitment to align our thoughts, beliefs, and actions with first cause, consciousness itself. To embody reciprocity, the practice of exchange for mutual benefit. I'm going to invite you to imagine what we collectively will manifest when we use the infinite power that is the very substance of our being, that is our birthright, with this level of awareness and intention. So let's look at each of these. Let's look at oneness. Right? We talk a lot about it. Let's look at some ideas of what that actually means. And we're going to start with the science of mind perspective. In his book, Words That Heal, Dr. Holmes writes this: to love God and to love our neighbors as ourselves means to see God in everything and to include everyone in one divine unity. That's inclusion, right? Everything and everyone in one divine unity. In The Science of Mind, A Philosophy of Faith, A Way of Life, he writes this: the spirit is not something apart from matter, so-called, but it is something working through matter. The potential possibility of what we call the highest and the lowest is inherent in everything. They are not different things. They are the same thing functioning at different levels. End quote. He goes on, and if you explore how he defines life in the glossary of The Science of Mind, A Philosophy of Faith, A Way of Life, he gets very detailed, and he offers us these different levels to consider. He says that life is the power that binds everything together, manifesting on different levels. Right? And so we look at the mineral world, and it seems to be unconscious, yet there is this thing called chemical affinity, where chemicals attract themselves, right? Energetically. In the plant life, it certainly seems that they're unconscious, right? They have the power to express in one spot, but without the ability to move about. Now, I don't know what their level of awareness is. I'm not a plant. I know what they teach us in botany. I know what they teach about minerals. And I also am bold enough to admit that I don't really know what a mineral or a plant experiences. But in our human realm, we call that unconscious life. Okay. And by unconscious, we're simply saying that we operate from a belief that minerals and plants are not conscious of themselves. Okay. Maybe they are, maybe they're not. Someday, I believe I'll know for sure. It's just not today. And then there's this thing called simple consciousness, which relates to the animal world, where we see different degrees of life's manifestation from just the very basic cell life all the way up to human beings. Different species express intelligence differently, yet each has the power to move about. How self-conscious animals are, I believe, varies differently. I know they've done studies that demonstrate elephants have a pretty high degree of self-consciousness. And then you see the videos online where a bear encounters its own reflection in a mirror out in the wild and assaults the mirror because it has no idea that it's its reflection. Okay? So it has a simple consciousness, it has a simple awareness, but not necessarily an awareness of itself. And then there's the level of self-consciousness. In humans, life expresses in terms of volition, or the power to choose from self-awareness, self-consciousness, beyond the choice of instinct at the animal level. We actually have the capacity to choose from an awareness of self. And when we're talking about this self-consciousness in this conversation, we're talking about consciousness of the human self. Because the next level is ultimately where we want to be. A realization that comprehends something of the unity with the whole, cosmic consciousness. All of the different ways that one power operates. That quality of being running through all, which enables anything and everything to be what it is. When we live in an awareness of that, We are living in cosmic consciousness. And it's there that we become aware of the oneness of life. We're always living in the oneness of life. Make no mistake about it. There's no way you can mentally separate, you can create the experience of separation, but we can't actually separate. We're always in oneness. So I want to share a couple of slides with you. I mentioned in the notice that we were going to explore these photos a bit more. So, in the oneness of life, right, I want to relate it to what's happening right now. Those of us here on the East Coast are experiencing some snow. And there's lots of ways we can dance with this snow. Right? We can be mad because it snows. We can be scared because it snows. Or we can be creative in the snow. Now, 10 years ago, we got a snow very much like what we're getting now, only more, is my understanding. And Gary Hartnett, our beloved Gary Hartnett, shared these photos with me, and I have his permission to share them with you. 10 years ago, in all of that snow, he decided to create, to relate to the snow from a creative perspective. Check this out. That is a tiger that he sculpted out of snow. And this is part of the dragon. This is the body of the dragon that we saw the head of. And there's the whole dragon from the front end. And I'm not sure if that's Yoda or Jedi in the foreground. We'll have to check in with Gary later on that. And there's both of them together. We get to choose how we're going to relate and find the beauty. Now I want to share this last one that I went down to recover my boat in preparation for the storm. And water had collected in the tarp and frozen. And as I was moving it up out of the tarp, I noticed the shape of it. Whoop, that's Gary with the head of his dragon. And this is what nature did. It froze itself in the shape of, for me, it was a beautiful Christmas tree. It's pretty phenomenal, the stuff that's happening all around us. And are we willing to see that, to see everything as consciousness expressing, as God expressing, however you phrase it, right? That is available to us to see. Are we willing to see the beauty in every person, in every place, in every situation? Because if we're really living cosmic consciousness, if we're really living in that place of awareness of the wholeness, all of it is God. Right? When we live there, we naturally are compassionate and respectful. We naturally practice reciprocity because we are living the experience that as I give to you, I give to me, I give to everything and everyone, because there is no separation. I love the reference that Marianne gave us in her prayer of Indra's net. Every expression reflects the beauty and the magnificence of all the other expressions of life. And so, are we willing? Because it's really about willingness, right? To embrace, to understand and live that we are always in relationship to everything and everyone. Always. It's impossible in this activity of one to not be in relationship. It's just a matter of how we're going to relate. How aware, how intentional are we going to be in our relationships? And that takes us to that place of allegiance, right? Where are we putting our allegiance? And I'm going to begin to wrap up with this. In Braiding Sweetgrass, Robin tells the story of her daughter getting a call from her daughter's teacher when her daughter suddenly refused to stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. And while Robin was on a walk, it was just kind of circle dancing the whole conversation. And she remembered in her own childhood that, when she had to do the Pledge of Allegiance, she had no idea what a republic was. What was she actually pledging allegiance to? A flag, an inanimate object, rather than the land and life? And it is confusing. It can be. Where are we placing our allegiance? I'm going to make one last reference to Holmes and Science of Mind, because I think it is, for me, it was a tremendous wake-up call. In The Practical Application of Science of Mind, Dr. Holmes writes this: "We are not caught in a universe controlled by a blind force. We are in the midst of and part of an intelligent, continually creative, dynamic, conscious activity. God is ever going forth into new expression, and every word we speak, every thought we think, is a further creative activity of God at the level of our expression of God." It is the greatest quote about the allness of God, that God is all there is, that I have ever run across. Every word we speak, every thought we think, is a further creative activity of God at the level of our expression of God. And so I'm going to close with this. The Onondaga people, the children, rather than doing the Pledge of Allegiance, they do the words that come before all else. And each section ends with, there's a reading, and then the group responds, "Now our minds are one." And you'll begin to see where that fits in. And I invite you, in the privacy of wherever you are, to join me in those statements of "Now our minds are one." This will be our closing prayer. Words that come before all else. People. Today we gather and see that the cycles of life continue. We have been given the duty to live in balance and harmony with each other and all living things. So now we bring our minds together as one, as we give greetings and thanks to each other as people. Now our minds are one. the Earth Mother. We are thankful to our Mother, the Earth, for she gives us all that we need for life. She supports our feet as we walk upon her. It gives us joy that she continues to care for us as she has from the beginning of time. To our Mother, we send greetings and thanks. Now our minds are one. The water. We give thanks to all the waters of the world for quenching our thirst and providing us with strength. Water is life. We know its power in many forms. Waters and rain, waterfalls and rain, mist and streams, rivers and oceans. With one mind, we send greetings and thanks to the Spirit of water. Now our minds are one. The fish. We turn our mind to all the fish life in the water. They were instructed to cleanse and purify the water. They also give themselves to us as food. We are grateful that we can still find pure water. So we turn now to the fish and send our greetings and thanks. Now our minds are one. The plants. Now we turn toward the vast fields of plant life. As far as the eye can see, the plants grow, working many wonders. They sustain many life forms. With our minds gathered together, we give thanks and look forward to seeing plant life for many generations to come. Now our minds are one. For food plants. With one mind, we turn to honor and thank all the food plants we harvest from the garden. Since the beginning of time, the grains, vegetables, beans, and berries have helped the people survive. Many other living things draw strength from them too. We gather all the plant foods together as one and send them a greeting of thanks. Now our minds are one. The medicine herbs. Now we turn to all the medicine herbs of the world. From the beginning, they were instructed to take away sickness. They were always waiting and ready to heal us. We are happy they are still among us. Special few who remember how to use these plants for healing. With one mind, we send greetings and thanks to the medicines and the keepers of the medicines. Now our minds are one. The animals. We gather our minds together to send greetings and thanks to all animal life in the world. They have many things to teach us as people. We are honored by them when they give up their lives so we may use their bodies as food for our people. We see them near our homes and in the deep forest. We are glad they are still here, and we hope that it will always be so. Now our minds are one. The trees. We now turn our thoughts to the trees. The earth has many families of trees who have their own instructions and uses. Some provide us shelter and shade, others with fruit, beauty, and other useful things. Many people of the world use a tree as a symbol of peace and strength. With one mind, we greet and thank the tree of life. Now our minds are one. The birds. We put our minds together as one and thank all the birds who move and fly about above our heads. The Creator gave them beautiful songs. Each day they remind us to enjoy and appreciate life. The eagle has chosen to be their leader. To all the birds, from the smallest to the largest, we send our joyful greetings and thanks. Now our minds are one. The four winds. We are all thankful to the power we know as the four winds. We hear their voices in the moving air as they refresh us and purify the air we breathe. They help us to bring the changes of seasons. From the four directions they come, bringing us messages and giving us strength. With one mind, we send our greetings and thanks to the four winds. Now, our minds are one. The thunderers. Now we turn to the west, where our grandfathers, the thunder beings, live. With lightning and thunder voices, they bring with them the water that renews life. We are thankful that they keep those evil things made by Okwisiers underground. We bring our minds together as one to send greetings and thanks to our grandfathers, the thunderers. Now our minds are one. The sun. We now send greetings and thanks to our eldest brother, the sun. Each day without fail, he travels the sky from east to west, bringing the light of a new day. He is the source of all the fires of life. With one mind, we send greetings and thanks to our brother, the sun. Now, our minds are one. Grandmother Moon, we put our minds together to give thanks to our oldest grandmother, the moon, who lights the nighttime sky. She is the leader of women all over the world, and she governs the movement of the ocean tides. By her changing face, we measure time, and it is the moon who watches over the arrival of children here on earth. With one mind, we send greetings and thanks to our grandmother, the moon. And now, our minds are one. The stars. We give thanks to the stars who are spread across the sky like jewelry. We see them in the night, helping the moon to light the darkness and bring dew to the gardens and growing things. When we travel at night, they guide us home. With our minds gathered together as one, we send greetings and thanks to the stars. Now, our minds are one. The enlightened teachers. We gather our minds to greet and thank the enlightened teachers who have come to help throughout the ages. When we forget how to live in harmony, they remind us of the way we are instructed to live as people. With one mind, we send greetings and thanks to those caring teachers. Now, our minds are one. The Creator. Now we turn our thoughts to the Creator, Great Spirit, and send greetings and thanks for all the gifts of creation. Everything we need to live a good life is here on this Mother Earth. For all the love that is still around us, we gather our minds together as one and send the choicest words of greetings and thanks to the Creator. Now, our minds are one. We have now arrived at a place where we end our words. Of all the things we have named, it is not our intention to leave anything out. If something was forgotten, we leave it to each individual to send such greetings and thanks in their own way. Now, our minds are one. So I invite you to let that really in. The interconnectedness of all life. To begin to prayerfully commune with everyone and everything from that place of thanksgiving that recognizes itself in every self. That place that Mother Teresa referenced when she said, if we are not at peace, it is because we have forgotten that we belong to each other. And so it is. I invite you to take a breath with me. So staying in this place of reverence, in this sanctuary of allness that we have created, I'm going to move into our time of sacred giving. And I invite you to know that, let me pull these slides up here. There we go. That even though we're in a virtual community, there are ways to give. You can text GIVE to 410-498-6175. You can mail a physical check to 659 Cog Court, Millersville, Maryland, 21108. We are still in the process of changing the bank stuff over. So please keep everything right now as Columbia CSL or just CCSL. I will let you know as soon as we make the shift with the bank so that we can still negotiate all of your giving contributions. You can also go to our website portal, columbiacsl.com, and give through that. So I'm going to invite you to, right where you are, speak our giving affirmation together. Here we go. I affirm that the abundance of creation is my abundance. I give freely as creation gives to me. I give through this Center for Spiritual Living to ensure its continued availability to all spiritual seekers. And so we're actually going to do what we normally do and listen to a piece of music and give you the opportunity to engage in one of those online giving options. Here we go.
Birds flying high, you know how I feel. Sun in the sky, you know how I feel. Breeze drifting on by, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me. And I'm feeling good. Fish in the sea, you know how I feel. River running free, you know how I feel. Blossom in the tree, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me. And I'm feeling good. Dragonfly out in the sun, you know what I mean, don't you know? Butterflies all out in front, you know what I mean. Sleep in peace when day is done, that's what I mean. And this old world is a new world and a bold world for me. Stars, when you shine, you know how I feel. Scent of the pine, you know how I feel. Oh, freedom is mine, and I know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me. And I'm feeling good. Hey, I'm feeling good. Hey, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good.
So I speak a word of gratitude for the giving of life to itself, for the sharing of resources of time, talent, and treasure to sustain and grow the Center for Spiritual Living Common Ground, divine idea of creation to express itself. Grateful, grateful, grateful. And so it is. And so now I get to thank some people. And I really, this online thing can be a bit awkward. And so thank you each for participating and talking to the camera and your screen in the peacefulness of your home. Thank you, Mindy Derrick, for being our host this morning. Thank you, Marianne Marsalek, for being our practitioner. And thank you, Harry Leffman, for being our reader. Thank you, Deborah Ellis, for engaging our online folks. And thank you for allowing me to serve you as your senior minister. And a quick shout out to Jesse Dabbs, who was willing to serve this morning, but it was such a joy to give him the morning to sleep in because he gives us a lot. And it was just really lovely this morning, last night, to go, dude, I got this. Sleep in. Enjoy your day. So there was that. If you would like prayer support, there's a couple of ways that can happen. You can send us a prayer request at prayer@columbiacsl.com. You can reach out to one of the practitioners. If you just want prayer or if you want to do some deeper work, they are available to you. And so reach out to them. You can reach out to myself, Reverend Frank, Reverend Jenna, or one of our licensed practitioners. If you want to do some focused work with them, they do provide what are called practitioner sessions where they help you remember the truth of your being. They do charge for those, and they set their own rates, so you will have to check with them about what that is. And so let's look at our affirmation for today. I invite you to just take it in, and then we will read it together. I align my thoughts, beliefs, and actions powerfully for the good of all. Let's read that together. I align my thoughts, beliefs, and actions powerfully for the good of all. I invite you to do that. And so with that, I'm going to close us out. Let me remove that rascal. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for pivoting. If you want to spend some part of your day noticing the divine as snow and the beauty that you see or that you create, send me pictures. I will put together a special e-blast and even put it on our website. So just safely go play. Go experience life in all of its magnificent forms. It's there for you. It's there as you. Everything you experience is just life expressing differently, not separately. So with that, I'm going to invite you to stick around, watch the closing announcements, which are done to our year-long closing song, I Stand for Love. I love you. I will see you next week at Sunday service and then at our annual meeting. Have a fabulous day.
These times are troubling me, so much I can hardly see through the walls keeping us apart. You got your views and I got mine, but we're together in this moment in time. I hope you can hear me with your heart. I'm not trying to push you away, but I've got something I've got to say. I stand for love, I stand for peace, I stand for humanity and the good of all. I stand for hope, I stand for faith, I stand for freedom and the good of all. I stand, I stand, I stand. Would you stand with me? I stand, I stand, I stand. Could you stand with me? turn away instead of learning that there could be another way? Can we agree to disagree? We may never see things eye to eye, but we can hold on to the love between you and I. It's the only way we'll survive. And I'm not trying to push you away, but I got something I've got to say. I stand for love, I stand for peace, I stand for humanity and the good of all. I stand for hope, I stand for faith, I stand for freedom and the good of all. I stand, I stand, I stand. Would you stand with me? I stand, I stand, I stand. Oh, could you stand with me? Now I stand, ooh, I stand, I stand. Yeah. Would you stand with me? I stand, I stand, I stand. Oh, I stand. Ooh. Could you stand with